Hey, good afternoon, Wild West guitar fans, and welcome to the San Gabriel Valley, where it's starting to feel a little bit like spring out there today. And you know, what I wanted to do is answer some questions we've been getting on some of the instruments that we carry. And a lot of times we'll be showcasing guitars that are made today but kind of look back to the past. And maybe one of the great years of all guitar making was the year 1959. And that's when this guitar that I'm holding and is besides me was kind of introduced. While the Fender Telecaster had been a part of the guitar models that Fender was offering in the 50s, in 1959 they decided to put this very distinctive binding on the front and the back of the guitar. And then the following year they branded it the Telecaster Custom. Telecasters have such a unique sound, as they were one of the very first solid body electric guitars that were made and introduced to the public. And this has been a brand and model that Fender has decided to carry on from that time to this time today. And what I have next to me and in my lap are going to be examples of the Fender Custom Shop Telecaster Customs. These two are going to be examples from 1962 reissues. This will be a 1967 master built by Dennis Galushka. And I think probably what the cool thing about the Telecaster Customs have really relayed throughout history, especially during this time of the early 60s, is just kind of what an elegant and sharp looking instrument with just adding up the binding. In 1959, they added, besides the binding, a rosewood fretboard on the instrument as well. And that was kind of neat because it provided a little bit different tonality to the instrument. With an all maple fretboard as well as neck, you get a little bit more trebly or brighter tonality out of it. By adding the rosewood, it kind of brings back some of the mid-range as well as bass frequencies to make it even more an all-around instrument than it already was. You know, throughout time there's been a lot of great Telecaster players, but some of the Telecaster Customs that have been in some great guitar players' hands have been the iconic 61 Albert Collins Telecaster Custom with the humbucker in the neck. And also the Andy Summers Telecaster that he was associated with. The Police was also a Telecaster Custom, and both those instruments were heavily modified by their owners. Essentially, the Telecaster Custom is just a fancier version of the Telecaster, but with such an elegant and great sounding guitar, you can never have too many different examples. Hey, thanks again for viewing, and have a great day.